Hello, my name is Haillee Larios, and this is my presentation on artificial intelligence in journalism, social media, platforms, and fake news. So, I first want to introduce the learning outcomes and general ed 2D outcomes. So, to discuss issues in social science in their contemporary as well as historical settings and in a variety of social cultural contexts. Discuss the influence of major social, cultural, economic, and political forces on human behavior and institutions. And we will also be applying anthropological society and ecological adjustments. So, to begin, AI in journalism refers to the use of technologies to assist with news production and writing simple stories to assist in larger investigations. As for social media and news distributors, so social media is seen um, in platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and X, which was Twitter. These social media outlets have become news outlets for the majority of people. The problem with this is their algorithms prioritize content that gets clicks and shares, and then more inaccurate information is spread. So the rise of misinformation is becoming a very not good. So AI tools have become more advanced. So the methods of spreading fake news are advancing as well. So deepfakes, bots, and algorithms boosted boost false stories to contribute to a growing distrust in the media, making it hard to see the difference between real and fake news. So now that we see the problem in artificial intelligence, let's look at the artificial intelligence in journalism. So to begin, content automation. In content automation, AI tools can generate news stories such as scores, weather updates, and financial reports, which lessens the workload on journalists, but it does demotivate journalists because it's taking their jobs, and not all of it is correct information. So another thing artificial intelligence can do is reporting. Journalists can use machine learning to sift through massive data sets, leaked documents, and financial records, and it can find patterns in corruption that would regularly take weeks or months. So, with AI assistant editing and fact checking, AI helps with grammar, style, and verifying facts, which helps improve speed and accuracy without replacing editorial oversight. So, the rise of fake news, as I was saying, it's creating deepfakes that create realistic fake videos and audios. This is a major problem in today's society, and bots and fake accounts spread false stories. So, when we combat artificial intelligence, we have to understand that misinformation spreads faster than corrections. We must be aware of the algorithms and prioritize engagement, not accuracy, as well as political and social impacts. So, with the rise of fake news, this undermines trust in media and institutions and influences elections, public health, and social unity. So, a viral example that I found is the Pizzagate conspiracy, which was in 2016 a fake news story spread online alleging a child trafficking ring, which led to a real world armed incident. So, this fake news did lead to something more interesting and didn't lead to a good outcome when they found out it was fake. So, when we fight fake news and AI, we must check tools, use fact checking tools. So, AI does support real time fact checking by scanning information and comparing them with verified databases, and machine learning detection also can detect misinformation by identifying patterns and common AI patterns. So some limitations that AI does have when checking for accuracy is false positives, and legitimate content may be flagged even if it's true, and also adaptability. Misinformation may be hard to find when using AI tool to check for it. So some ethical and social challenges that we might find with AI is a decline in public trust. So the misinformation has created a lot of distrustful media and digital platforms, and users are increasingly skeptical about the credibility of online information. So, with other algorithmic biases and accountability, AI can lead to outcomes that are unfair by adding to the biases. Some insight from Dal Young Jin, the book that we are reading from class. He says, due to the importance of platforms not only as hardware architecture, but also as software frameworks that allow software to run with the digital economy and culture, only a handful of Western countries, primarily the US, have dominated the global platform markets. So, some case studies that I have found revolving around AI, fake news, and some problems that we might face with artificial intelligence is in 2016, the US election was um, really demoted by artificial intelligence on social media, especially on Facebook, because it played a big role in spreading misinformation, and fake news stories were favoring Trump. They were shared widely, changing the public's perception. And then another social media network fueled the acceptance of false narratives. And another time that AI has been a problem for our society has been in COVID-19, when AI tools like chatbots generated disinformation regarding vaccines. So, combining AI with human judgment improved the accuracy of identifying false content. A key takeaway from this is that both events highlight the dual role of AI and social media in spreading and combating misinformation. Combining technology and human oversight is very important when preserving information integrity. So, to conclude this presentation, I would like to go over what we spoke about. AI is a double-edged sword in journalism. It plays a dual role. It can either spread information or misinformation and find that misinformation. And AI is driven disinformation may discredit journalists, as I said before, but AIs can also help identify and find content for journalists. So, social platforms need greater accountability. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter may need to take greater responsibility for content moderation and maybe create more preventative measures that are needed to stop the spread of fake news and misinformation. So, to combat fake news, this requires collaboration from technology, medias, and users. So, some effective solutions could include work between tech companies, media organizations, and users. And as a society, we can create more reliable information ecosystems. Here are my references, and thank you for watching.